Hello, hello, hello. Good morning from Germany. Game starting soon. I'm at work to get rid of that mods, that bots, not mods, that bots in my chat. Our chat is full of bots, and I'm checking that now shortly. Okay. Into the game. If someone is listening, give me a hint, and I will talk a little bit more. Otherwise, I will chill a little bit just talking until someone is really listening. Craft, hey. You're lurking but listening. Craft, I did use the link you sent me some weeks ago before my holidays because of the bots. Because of that, I needed some more time for starting the stream. I saw the whole chat was full with the bots, and yeah, thank you very much for this hint, for the link. One question: should I send a notification to Twitch when I am checking the bots, or should I only block them? I'm not sure about that. I wanted to ask you via Discord, but no, you are in. Perfect. So if you are able to give me an answer for that now or later, it would be very appreciated. Otherwise, I will have a look at it for myself. Google it. Yeah, it's an endless battle, I think so. I blocked yesterday, and yeah, yesterday some also, and now it were 10 or 12 bots in the chat directly after starting it. I did not report until now something to Twitch, so I don't know what work is behind that to report something. Perhaps I will try next time, and if that is something what my taste is worth the work, I will do it. But I don't know if there are any reactions from Twitch reporting bots, or if they ban them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this would be my my approach to that as well. That at the beginning at the stream, the bots that are directly in, I a ban, and if nothing happens while the stream, that there is a bot spamming, won't care about it. Okay, not that interesting work today. Yesterday, my Surface Painter crashed because of some changes at Theme Mixer 2, and it's an known issue that Theme Mixer 2 and Surface Painter have problems together if in-game changes with Theme Mixer are made. It is possible that all the surfaces made with Surface Painter are disappearing, and that what was happening yesterday. But normally I would have been very angry, but in this city, not that tall. Now I decided to get rid of Surface Painter anyway, and to do this rework of surfaces with the other surface tools, brushes are downloaded, and they cannot be in conflict with other things. So I will do a rework in the next weeks or days through the whole city. And this morning in Germany, still I thought, yeah, why not going live? It's not that interesting work, not that creative work, but perhaps someone comes in and has time to chat a little bit. And yeah, I'm very happy about what happened yesterday and the day before. After the big raids, the double raid by Anti-Tar Heel and a Canadian Moose, I hit the 50 followers. And also I made yesterday the affiliate status, and yeah, a little bit of celebration. I started streaming 3 weeks ago. Did only a few streams. As you know, Craft, you were there at the beginning, and thank you very much. And yeah, I did not expect anything like this. Absolutely did not expect that. Yeah, so this is a nice journey for me. I only wanted to have a look at streaming, looking if I have fun with streaming, and now I have 50 followers, over 56 followers, and yeah, the journey will go on, and I have a lot of fun with it at the moment. It's it's giving so much more to me, to show what I am doing in this game to a community. It's insane what it makes with my motivation for the game. The motivation was never low, but there was always there were always some times when it was what is the correct word? It was a little bit. I was a little bit sad that there was no one in my surrounding, in my private surroundings, caring about my hobby, and yeah, so I am very excited that there are people with who I can share all this, and yeah, so it is a lot of fun. not to be always alone with my ideas in the game, and having all that people around can talk about my ideas and my inspiration, and getting ideas and inspiration from outside. That is very, very fun. Aircraft, that was and there's not a Discord yet. Yesterday evening I had a call with 2 other guys, Dave and Pinker Panda. We will set up a Discord together in the next weeks, and we are following a little bit the idea of the Cities Cafe by Shilka, Mayor Wones, Cyber Skies, and I don't know, there are 1 or 2 more in it, to have a Discord together, because it's so, there are so many Discords. I am in so many Discords related to City Skylines, but it's really difficult to follow all the things are what happen in all that Discords. So Pinker Panda came to Dave and me with this idea, and we were directly sure that it is a good idea to do a Discord together, not to spam the City Skylines Discord world with 3 more Discords. So we will have a Discord together, set up the Discord in the next weeks, and yeah, that's another step to have possibility to communicate to the people who are interested in the things we do. And we anyway have same communities, or are in same communities, 3 people, and so we are sharing all of this. Yes, it can be overwhelming. Yeah. That is really like that. And I'm not in every Discord, so I'm looking what Discord I want to do. Yeah, you asked how my vacation was. My vacation was very nice. The weather was perfect, and for May, we made the perfect decision to go to. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. It was a perfect decision to go for southern Italy, I think. So that in southern Italy in the summer it's very hot, but in May we thought must have be the best temperatures to have possibility to be at the beach, and to wear short clothes, no sweater, no jackets, only t-shirt and shorts. And it was like that. We had temperatures. Okay, Kraft, you are not from Europe, so I think you are used to temperatures in Fahrenheit, but I am not used to that. I can only tell you in degrees at the moment. It's were between 25 and 30 degrees. That's a very comfortable summer temperature here in Europe, and so it was a perfect decision to do that, to go for southern Italy for me and my girlfriend. Ah, you know Celsius as well. Okay. Yeah, but when I hear Fahrenheit, I don't have the factor in my mind how to um how to come to Celsius from the Fahrenheit. And because of that, it's always a little bit difficult for me to to understand what that means, that Fahrenheit temperature. So I need an online calculator for that. And so it was perfect weather. The area where we were in Italy was Calabria. Calabria is in the south. More south only is Sicilia, and this is a big island, or often called the ball. What the foot is shooting. In if you see Italy um, as a leg and a foot of football player, and yeah, first time for me in that area in Italy. I was always in the north before, and I heard of it that the south is somewhat yeah, how to say, is somewhat more poor, and yeah, it was able to see that everywhere, that there are a lot of abandoned buildings, a lot of buildings that were never finished, and that was something had to apply to for me as a German. You have the calculation. There's a simple one to convert terms. Double the Celsius and plus 30. Okay. I try to have that in mind. I had never so much contact to people using Fahrenheit in my life. So it was very seldom that I used that. But now in the Twitch community, I have a lot more people around me using Fahrenheit. I had the problem some more times in the last weeks as well to have the Fahrenheit Celsius calculation not in my head. Is this the biggest one? Yes. This is not bigger. Perhaps I could use this one. So yeah, Calabria. Yeah, North America uses Fahrenheit. Craft, I'm not aware where you come from. I was assuming that you come from North America because you are that active in Anti-Title's stream, and Seabrooks is always also from North America. So I was assuming now that you're from North America, but I don't know. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay, I think I will go with the bigger ones first, and then I need to have a closer look where pavement is not the correct surface to use. I have a longer one. I have to get used to these surface tools. Because of that, I made a collection here of all of them to get used to what shapes are there. With what shapes can I go? Okay. Doing that. You are East Coast US. Okay, then that wasn't wrong. But you lived in Europe. You picked some of the European habits. Oh, nice. So the habits would not be that bad. May I ask where you lived in Europe? What country? What region? I am always interested in experiences of people doing on vacations or doing whilst living in other countries, not the countries they grew up. Oh, Muskia, thank you for your follow. Thank you so much. I set up sound alerts, and if I hear the kids celebrating, it was after the days before where so many follows came in. It was goosebumps for me, this moment where I heard it. Thank you so much. Directly goosebumps. And I hope this will last for a long time, to have this reactions while streaming and things like that are happening, to have goosebumps and to be so excited. I heard of some people at JFC told me about that, how exciting the first weeks or first time was in doing streaming. And I know after the last weeks when I started, I know what he meant. It is really exciting to see that when people come in, you don't know them, and they leave you a follow and they are interested in the things you are doing. That is really, really nice. Yeah, Craft, where have we been? Yeah, that you lived in Europe for some years. Ah, thanks. Yes, you're new to my stream, and I'm doing some somewhat boring work today because a mod crashed yesterday, the Surface Painter mod, and all the gravel and pavement paintings I made with him disappeared. So there are a lot of spaces between the buildings where should be pavement or gravel, and it's not there. And I decided to go anyway to another option, to use only these brushes. I made that collection here to have the shapes in front of my eyes, to go with them. And so yes, normally that sucks, and normally I would have been very angry because of that, but I did decide anyway to get rid of Surface Painter because the city is at this point not that big that it's impossible, or that it's too much work to redo this work with the surfaces. And I wanted to get rid of Surface Painter because I knew that there could be this issue if I do changes in Theme Mixer. And so it was only the okay, you do it now. The starting point for me yesterday when that happened. And yeah, so the city, it looks a little bit different at the moment, but the buildings are the same. And another issue is at the moment a problem, the decals, as you see here, the LODs of the decals, because they are PO'd, um, are disappearing very fast. And Simon, the creator of the PO mod, is aware of this issue and tried to fix that, but it's not really fixed now, and I hope it will be in the near future when he fixes this. But because of that, it's needed to put some pavement under it so that there is not the change to grass. I think I should go for that directly. Oh, that is not looking great when this great plaza here is totally out of grass. You're building futuristic. Of what do you mean you could build European style? I think you could build European style if you want to and have the patience to it, to do things like align every building to a curve and do a lot of adjusting things. And perhaps this is totally flat because I had another build, a Southern European build before, what was not flat, and I wanted to not to have that much height differences. But yeah, you have to do a lot of things what you don't have to do it with other things. But futuristic is very interesting for me as well. I'm a big fan of the series of Acros. The Aurelia series, what is finished, was a big inspiration for me. What he did with PO, and he's doing now with the new build with Asturis, and I like that so much. And I am sure I'm still doing collections for a futuristic build as well, because I'm sure that I want to do a futuristic build as well sometime. And now I have so much inspiration for the European thing. I will start a new Mediterranean series because I have been on vacation to Italy, and there I got so many I got so many inspirations because of that. And yeah, I will do that, but there will be a point when I do futuristic series, I'm sure. Yeah, Craft. I still have the default trees in distance. There are so many construction sites in this city because I don't have fun to be that strict to me to myself with you have to end this and this, and don't have to be so many things that are not finished in the city. I want to go every day with my flow, what I like to do for that day. And so that is really important for me. And the trees is one thing. Before this happened with the pavement or with the surfaces, I had in mind to do today the work with the trees, because it's not a big thing. It's with a forest brush and with the possibility to change the trees that are there now into other trees. It's not that much work, but until now I didn't have the mood to do that, and it's only the background, and because of that I'm not that much excited about that, but I will change. There are so many things to do, but one thing and there I don't want to be in a hurry always. So Craft, I don't know if you read my introduction I made on Anti-Tar Heels channel some days ago. Little bit of my backstory is that I was very into doing performing in life, performing on work and sports, and this should not be the next thing in my life where I am in a hurry to perform. Okay, Moskia. Yeah, no, I think no one is building like Acroas. Because of that, he is he's unique in the community, and he has so many followers, and he's doing these things for so long now. So I think no one can do it like him. There are many things, many ways to do things in this game, and I won't say there's something who does it the best, but Acroas is unique for me. Big inspiration for me. When he's live streaming on Sundays, and sometimes I'm meeting a Canadian Moose in it, and he and we are writing to each other, learning again, learning PO again, and he says yes. Oh, every Sunday I'm in to learn. Yeah, that church. Okay, we have a closer look, and I wanted to build the pavement under this plaza because I could not see that green there. Okay, this is a Cologne Dome. It's yeah, one of that landmarks in Germany. It's an older model in the game. I'm not sure who made it, but I like it very much. And Cologne is in the area, or not far from the area I am living. Yeah, you had been there. I had been several times there in Cologne in my life, because I ever lived, one of the most times lived in the near of it. So I wanted to have in this big old town, because European old towns are very important. In the European old towns are always churches. In later times, no building was allowed to be bigger as the church or the cathedral. So I think it's not not anymore like that, and that is good. But you've been 19 times in Germany. Where do you come from? You can add me on Discord for sure. I told Kraft before that we are about to build a Discord server with 3 guys: Pinker Panda, Dave, and me. We talked about that yesterday, and there will be a Discord server, but as now, please send me a friend request for sure. Like that, be connected. You're from Denmark, so it's not that far to Germany. So I went with the Cologne Dome because I wanted the main thing what drove me into beginning the Central European city was I want to build a big old town, and I decided to use a somewhat medieval layout. I decided to go with a city wall and the water in front of the city wall. This will be a big park area around the city wall, the water, once when it's finished, and that will be not the correct word. I don't have the correct word in English. So the limits, the borders, the border to the other parts of the city. And I wanted to have a somewhat medieval layout, so there are not many straight streets in this old town part. And I wanted to use all these great assets from Central Europe old towns we have. In this part, I used a lot of assets by Titan, and also Lichwards or Likwards. I don't know really how it's spoken, his name. And Lilienherz. There are so many people in that community around Titan and that are doing great assets. And thanks. Yeah, key. I think key is more key is this the border to the water. I don't know what this is here. I cannot pick it, but there is a car in the water underground. I cannot pick it. Tried it several times. Perhaps I have to put a rock on it to hide it. Yeah. So that was the first goal to build a medieval old town, and I started from this side. I decided to use the same city gate at the different points where the entrances are, and I started from this part here to use a lot of timber houses, to use a lot of Renaissance and Baroque buildings, and this was the first place, the first thing I detailed, doing a small market area, and I like that very much, how it turns out, with the fountain in the middle. Some food, street food there. And another thing is what I like to have these this riverside with some plazas with cafes and restaurants all the way along here. And in this part there will be another style of old town I want to create there. Last Sunday I've been on vacation, because of that I missed Aqua's live stream. And if I'm able, if there's nothing what makes it impossible, I every Sunday on stream. Yeah, he's with all his builds and over the years. There are 2 years now. I playing City Skylines. Oh, what is this? Like, car is there is a hole in the earth, and the car is getting in. So I haven't been to Aqua Stream. Some mods were broken. Some mods were broken. That is not good. That's sorry to hear. I hope he could fix it and he did not rage too much. So we need here some terraform. Problem is, if I use it that near at the key, here the rocks come out. That's always something to figure out. As you can see, it's directly going down. Do it another way. I will make it not a functional parking space. Okay, I have to read in chat. I'm not that used to chat and work in games so much now. So I have to adjust in the next weeks because I'm still a beginner. So I have to read what you wrote. Car driving through all others at Aquastream. There are many things in this game that is not realistic. I think the creators of this game weren't that much in being realistic as we want to be today. There are flying cars and all that stuff. Yeah. You want the link to the terraforming network? I can give you. Please tell me. Please tell me if I'm right. Got that right. You mean this? What I have now open here? We can wait. We switch to the browser. I hope the browser showing the correct thing. No. To switch browser source. Nothing to see. No one should see. This is no problem. I have to switch the browser source. There we have it. Yeah, Jedi is a great streamer as well, and is so experienced. Okay, um, let's have a look at terraforming network. There are different ones, but this is the newest one. So, what did you write? Ich spreche Deutsch, ja. I'm wondering why a lot of Danish people are speaking German a little bit. So I don't speak Danish. I don't know what it is in like in the northern part of Germany. I'm not in the northern part. What is directly at the border? Ah, you learned it at school. Okay. Ja, ich spreche Deutsch, so das ist meine Muttersprache. Und Englisch ist immer noch etwas, ja, etwas stolprig, weil ich es lange nicht benutzt habe. But I want to have streams mainly in mainly in English because the community I am in the city Skylines community mainly English speaking, and so I want to use English, and I like to speak English and to use the English language. And I used it in job some years ago a lot, but then didn't use it anymore. Not speaking, only reading and hearing, and the last month or years, and it's a little bit of practice what has to be done here. And I like to speak it, and that is fun as well for me to use the English language. Okay, we were at the city tour. Yeah, this plaza you saw with the Cologne Dome, with a big graveyard in this part of the city. Here, I made the part in the graveyard for the VIPs, for the bishops, the died bishops. And yeah, a tourist coffee shop on the plaza. This great statue with a background, the religious background, also the fountain with a statue on it, and also tourist information here. Trams are not driving now. I'm about to set them up. No worries. Always no problem to send some links from assets and mods. That's no problem if you see something I'm using and you want to have. Please let me know. I think it's not that easy to work in the city in a detailed way without terraforming network nowadays. Especially for futuristic build, they can be very, very helpful. Yeah, there are much more possibilities with it than with the landscaping tool. Yeah, another thing what I like very much is this scenery with these buildings. I know them the buildings as well as a Cologne Dome. In real life, they are from Münster, Germany, not far from Cologne. A city with a lot of medieval stuff in the city core, and I like that very much. And this district here is inspired by Münster and cities like that, with very many timber houses, and these houses in that style of Münster. I don't know the architectural style of that. I'm not that much. I have not that much knowledge to tell you what directly it is. I don't know that much about Denmark. I have been to Denmark once in my childhood. We were there for 2 weeks at the beach at the coast to the North Sea in a house with some friends of my parents, and I don't think we were. Yeah, we were in one bigger city, because that was the first time I have been to McDonald's in my life, and that was, yeah, the greatest thing for me. In this holiday, today I don't like McDonald's and all that stuff anymore, but at that time, with 8 or 9 years, it was different. And Aarhus and Copenhagen are for sure cities that I like. I don't know where. So there are nice trams in Aarhus, as you told, the Leitbahnen. Is that correct? Ah, okay. But they are not on the workshop, are they? Should we have a look? Ah, okay. Then we have a look together. Leitbahn. Without H. No. Aarhus. Aarhus City Hall we have. Ah, this one I have in a collection, the Aarhus station. Ah, there. Ah, okay, yes. Yes, I saw them. The river. Stadler-Variobahn, Aarhus. Yes. I saw them before. And they were one of the trams that were in were an option for the city. Yes, because the line color only appears on the stripe. I don't want to have the tram completely in line color. But I think the problem was there's no prop of it, and I decided to go with some trams were propped in it. I can show you what trams I decided to use. I built the tram depot yet, and for the first time I decided to use these two. Perhaps there will be one more tram. This as modern tram for the city, and this old historical one for the old town as well. The modern tram will be used in all parts of the city, also in the old town, and I think there will be, or my plan is to have some of the historical trams in the old town for the tourists. You have them as well, yeah? And there are not that much historical trams in the workshop. But I decided to go with this model. I like that very much. Yeah. Yeah. City tour. What will be later a big thing, this part. I started to make this area at the riverside. At the riverside, and he owed a lot of it, and yeah, to have this nice this nice area. Still finished here, a little backyard work, and I like these buildings by Quads so much. I was sure from the beginning that I want to go for a district using a lot of the Quads buildings. Here's an old fire station still in use for this district. Boats, yes, boats. There will be boats. I'm not sure now if there will be boats as ferries. But I think perhaps there will be some tourist lines with ferries here. Of course, the whole city is lying between these two rivers, and could be a good decision to set up a tourist line with a ferry. But there will be a lot of boats. There will be a little cargo harbor here, and yeah, there are a lot of ideas for doing things like that, and I use these walkways. They are from Switzerland, from Lucerne, and Lucerne is a city that I know well as well, because I lived for 2 years in Switzerland in that area, and yeah, Vecchio Cristo made these assets, and I adjusted them with PO to this, and the idea to have an island in the middle here between these parts of the old town came from Nuremberg in Germany, in the old town. There it is much smaller, way smaller, but yeah, started with this, put some pipes here because this is a old water mill, and I was thinking, how can I do it realistically that we see water here, and although it's on this island, and I put some pipes here for inlet and some pipes here for outlet, and this is not detailed now, only the first attempt. Here's a little bit detail, not finished now, with restaurants. I made some restaurants signed by myself, using GIMP and making the textures. Okay, Muska, it was really a pleasure for me to have you in and to be able to show some things to you, and hope we see again, and there is a lot of more to show, and have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and thank you for the follow. Very nice to meet you here, and see you soon. I will go back to work. I think to the surface work now. Okay, where we need more surface. In this part we need for sure more surface. I think now we go for the smaller one. Fix these things. I want to have some gravel inside as well, but this has to be pavement. This has to be pavement as well. Or perhaps does not need to be pavement. Yeah, do that. Gravel. Do that the gravel style. And we need a bigger one. That was 2. No, 4. Okay. Does not work on the pavement of the street here. Yeah, that's different to surface painter. I have to adjust myself a little bit to that. To the need that has to be different. We need here something like plants. Only grass be a possibility as well. Looking like yep. For that backyard, like that. So we have gravel here. I need a minute. Sun is coming around the house, and to make windows darker. See what I'm doing on the monitor. So here I have that. I need wound. Ruined 1-1. Yeah. Work. That. Ruined. Yeah, so there are some things that are not that good as with Surface Painter. I cannot do the ruined texture that easy there. I also cannot do an ugly texture there. But gravel would work. Okay. I have to have that in mind. And we need another possibility. Where is the ruined toppable surface? Team Decal. There we have it. Need to batch that. Put in the collection. Stuff. Now this ruined. This. Not lower. Is it? Toppable ruined. I do PO it. Huh? Toppable ruined is looking so different. And this is the number ruined. Do I want to go with that here? Really? There's not that decal. Not the way. Is it possible that I am a little bit sad that Theme Mixer crashed the Surface Painter and without Surface Painter now? I think I have to get comfy with the other options. Won't be a thing. Did not think that there would be rules. Was. That hate. can. Need for it. Here. Here. Not also not on 8. It so often adjusts nodes and hates to have every node on the same height here. There are always again nodes not doing it. I do not really understand. The work with Surface Painter was perhaps a little bit easier. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't want to have it anymore. Paint. Crashing it. Work is gone. Where are you? not the best idea. I don't want to have to all that decals. But perhaps do it. Hope it's again fitting now. I think so. Oh. Good. Hmm. Like that. Is that okay? Parking area is also okay. Why is here? Pavement. I think because or does this pay? This game is perfect. Perfect to for people who want to do some to live some perfectionism. Yeah. And go that much into perfectionism. Okay. I think I need smaller ones here. Don't like see what do two. Big. Now 2 for oh. Log is okay, I think. Okay. Okay. Isn't. Try to go with gravel here. That we have some differences between this. Concrete again. We work this block nearly complete. Okay. Blocks from that side also. There is something. Gravel inside. I had that a good mixture between the different textures with the Surface Painter. I have to rework all of it. This will happen never again. My surface textures crash. Okay, these blocks are good. Next one. The good thing I think for viewers could be I have to go near to the buildings and to the blocks and possibility have a look at the city in detail. Block is also complete with the surface textures. There, something missing. And it is always thing of being nearby at the build you made before as a builder as well, that you can always find something what is not perfect, what is not what you not saw before. So I think I could go to every district 10 times again, and every time I will find something to fit, to adjust. What's here? Perhaps we want to have more gravel. More gravel. But okay, I had pavement. Need a little parallel. Oh, we go with paper. Go with paper. Why is that not changing? Don't want that gravel there. I think it's in the building. Okay. It's not possible on this way. Take another one. Oh. We have different options. Do things like that. sometimes more options than needed. Okay. 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 If I want that much pavement here. Oh. And text here. I need pavement. Right. I want to go with gravel. What is this? Does this stuff come? Where is Bob? Bob is my best friend for things like that. Some changes with the prop edit, move edit prop. Okay. Some new options in this mod with an update. Sometimes I keep the props coming with the buildings, but more I like to decide by myself to props should be there. With Bob, there are so many possible. Okay. Here. This. Oh. That. We need something to hide. Yes. Here we want gravel. I want to have here. Oh, gravel. 3. Pavement needed. Okay. So the hospital. Be more detail. What is this? There is. Need the node controller. Beautiful. Problem. I want to have zone fixed. Cyber. Hey. Nice to see you. What I am working on, Cyber, yesterday, or the last days, I did some work with the LUT settings and also settings in Theme Mixer. And yeah, the known issue with Theme Mixer and Surface Painter happened to me first time that big. All Surface Painter work was gone, and yeah, now I'm reworking surfaces. I got rid of Surface Painter. I don't want to have that issue again in future. perhaps in a bigger status of the city. And I'm using now these concrete slabs and surface brushes, and I have to rework the whole city, the surfaces, and get used to the work with that. And so a lot of fixing surfaces, and I think, as you know as well, you go in the near view of your city, you can go to former Finnish districts, and you see this and that and this, that, and fix this and that. And now at this point here, this direct contract from pavement to cobblestone. So a lot of little detail fixing here today. I think I will have one more hour to do some work. I have a cobblestone decal. Do you want to see my cobblestone decals? This is European Old Town. I need a lot of cobble. So I have different cobblestone roads, and I have a lot of cobblestone decals. You can see here. Oh, we filter on decals. These are the chosen different cobblestone styles I am using here. For the parking to match the road, I could use this cobblestone. So if you have a detailed look on the intersections, I am using cobblestone decals because I don't want to have I did not use layer before. So do it another way. So the intersections have asphalt normal in game. So, but I don't want to have the cobblestone walls everywhere interrupted with asphalt. So I decided to go with this cobblestone decal to hide that part. So I could go with the same decal here, but I used a lot of decal cobblestone for other places, and yeah, with this one I decided to not to go with the pavement, but perhaps it's a good idea, because in the direct near is not so many cobblestone decal. Next bigger one is here and here, so perhaps a parking space on this side and on this side of the hospital would be good in cobblestone. But do you think I should go with the same cobblestone from the road for the parking? Yes, right. Cyber. We'll have a curb. Good. 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 B. Edit. Another thing is what I used at other places. This bumper, I think. Where I used it. On. No. No. Oh. Why is it in a group? How are you doing, Cyber? Are you still on weekend? Or still yet in weekend? Ah, okay. You've got to work at weekend. I know that. Worked for years. The paper factory on shifts. Means running every day. Only on Christmas you were not working. Yeah, you're doing blended stuff. What is your actual project? Are you doing at the moment? On the gay bar because of Pride month, doing a gay project. What style of bar will it be? Usable for every theme, for every region, or is it a special one for that, or European, more American, South American? Corner pub for your city. I'm not really sure at the moment what your city looks like. I'm sure I saw I'm sure I saw some. What is this car? Driving through my planter. I saw some screenshots on Discord for sure. Ah, okay. What style is your city? I'm not aware at the moment in my mind. Oh, this work with a brush is not like Surface Painter. Don't know if really happy with that. Oh, I need to use toppable surfaces here. Get rid of the textures from the buildings. Australian, is it? Okay. Yeah. So a lot of people are doing stuff related to the areas where they live. Same with you, huh? However, I will catch up the idea you had. I think this hospital I realized is something I show always on it when I do city tours in the game, and I think I will do more cobble here around it. First pavement underneath. I do always pavement under the cobble because I am using cobblestone or decals most of the times as POs. And at the moment we still have the issue that the render distances are for the LOD, for the disappearing, are not adjustable. I know Simon is working on that, but looking better if blending into pavement than in grass. As you can see here, I need to do pavement here, because if it blends into grass, does not look pretty anymore. Fast here. Yeah, a little bit repetitive day with doing the surface work, but it has to be done, and I don't like to have that much looks anymore at the city with all the green stripes after crashing Surface Painter yesterday. Okay, let's have a look with what cobble decal we will go at the hospital. What did I use here? That one. Yeah. This could be possibility, I think. Good possibility. This in front of the dome. If chat has any suggestions, what type of cobblestone would be nice for surrounding of this hospital, please let me know. We can decide that together. Perhaps the skibbers cobblestone is as well a good one here. That was from the other plaza in the near. Something more dark. It's a good contrast to the surrounding, but not too dark and somewhat fitting to the roof. This build is not based on somewhat in real life cyber. It is inspired by many different Central European areas or cities, and the most of it is my free creativity. Only try to catch some realism in it, and orientated a lot at cities with a medieval core in this part. I had a lot of looks at Nuremberg, Germany, Strasbourg, northern France, Amsterdam, somewhat for the station area, because the station is the Amsterdam Central Station, and this museum is from Amsterdam. Yeah, it's my theme for this build is Central European, and Central Europe is for me somewhat northern France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Germany, Poland, Czech Republic. So that are the parts of Europe I am looking at for inspiration, and try to take the assets fitting to that, and but the layout is absolutely not one-to-one, and fictional city developing in my mind, created by my mind, with the idea that this will be a medieval old town core here. So I hope I can finish that in some weeks. And on this island here, there will be old town as well, but more something with residence style, with a lord or a king was living with yeah, some residence buildings, and perhaps, yeah, I think there will be a campus for university with older campus here. I'm not planning so strict. I like to let the flow decide a lot, and there is a main idea for all of this in my head, but I don't worry if something is This is then later stages of the build and make them something other in another style I had in mind for. So this is not. So I thought I want to go with this bubble here. We have a bigger one. So used to make cobblestone or decal work with PO. Meanwhile, kit that would with PO and to have the possibility to corners. That found in that area where I want to have that cobblestone and adjusting everything after it. Not fitting. What happened to these here? They're not straight. What did I do, huh? Do them again. That's bad. We don't see the marking on the cobblestone. Didn't I have a cobblestone surface as well? I think Evo Neuronics. Good. Surface. Yeah. No. Surface. So we'll go with without markings. Bumper. Subcars. Can use a curb for that. Perhaps this one. Not good at parking bumper. Perhaps I should download bumper. I know there was some good. Try to adjust. Look. Workshop. Think I have. I have a lot of collections where I put so many things related to topics in over the years. I'm a little bit a workshop addict, but to try only to subscribe to the things I really use. So always a little bit on the switch between workshop and game, and have a look what I need for the actual for the current build, and download it then when I need it, and use it the next time when I start the game. Starting the game up for me is not that big thing. Upgraded my PC this spring, and loading time for the city is 1.5 minutes. Not the big thing. Experience. Oh, bumper, I think. That would be the thing. The overhead clearance bumper. So that with Mike. One is in the English language, but that's not a problem. Normally in Central Europe or in Germany, where I live, they're often yellow black or red white. But there's nothing like that. This could be also always I'm on the workshop. I see things that I have to have a look. So parking bumper, download, appearance, and Berlin. Yes, correct. There, he made the Canada post time ago. Okay, we will go with that parking bumpers later. Here. I have them in front of the cars because when I use these vehicles now, always conflicting with the markings, and it's not really possible to make them in a style where they are seen. I don't know why this is seen, the other one's not. Reworking something is a bit more difficult. Doing it on the first attempt. So that same height. This here you can see the lines here not. I need to think I also need to adjust visible parking then. Probably. And I need other invisible parkings because they are not directly straight. I think you could see that if they park now here. Or I do it. Perhaps I don't need the bumpers, and I go with another parking. Another parking asset, dots. I think I will do it like that, and to get rid of the parking spaces with the lines, so that they don't conflict with the cobblestone work I do here, and I think that is a good decision. made it. Not. Thought I had used this button. No. The undo function is best thing. Remote with that much power to do things like that, to destroy big buildings. Big, lot of work with one click. The other options here. 1, 2, 6. A dot there. Okay. There he is. Anti-Tar Heel. Hey, how are you doing? Very nice to have you in. Thank you so much for the surprise of the day 9 hours ago. You are my first subscriber with your Prime subscription. Thank you so much. And you are, yeah, you have, what is the word in English? Because of you, because of you and the Canadian moves, I think, because of the rates, I made it that subscriptions are possible. He was hoping to beat Cuboid. Normally is Cuboid the first one? Don't know that that much. That he does always, or he likes to do the first subscriptions channels. They're possible. They collect the founders badges. Okay. I didn't even know that there are founders badges. Ah, okay. And who made it? Cuboid or Craft? the founders badge on your channel. Okay. I think Kraft deserves it for all he puts in to your channel. The first 10 paid subs get founder badges. And I am a little bit surprised, still surprised and excited that something like that is now possible at my channel. 3 weeks ago, I said to me, as you know, yeah, let's have a try to stream, to have the possibility to show my creations to the community, and I did not have the intention to set up a streaming channel. Can make subscriptions and have own emotes and all that stuff. That was not my intention, and I did not think that there is the possibility to grow that fast to that point with over 50 followers and having the possibility to join the affiliate program. But it's really exciting now to be here with that possibilities. And yeah, I will follow this possibilities and have a look deeper into this Twitch thing, because I am doing all this with the Skylines anyway. I'm not doing something that I normally not do here. And I had so much fun in the Twitch City Skylines community the last month, especially at your stream, Tarhill. I think I got a little bit late into watching your stream really regularly. At the beginning when you started, I was sometimes in, and I think first time I came in to your stream with the raid via Canadian Moose, and yeah, some weeks later I realized what, yeah, the correct word, what a nice stream you and your mods are setting up 5 days a week. Feel so comfy in it, and the way your community is working together is very nice. I like that very much. So yeah, and you gave me ability to have more followers. Great, very nice. Canadian moves as well. And being more active part of the City Skylines community on Twitch. Cyber. I think you know that I'm interested in asset making. Because of that, I am part of the Discord Comrade Intense as well. I'm really, really interested in that. And I want to make for sure some steps into it. But cannot say when I will have the mind and the time for that. At this moment, I have so much fun to do the build here and to have this Twitch community thing and enjoying it. And I think for the start in creating in Blender, I need some time to jump into it and to learn the basics. And yeah, I will do it. I said it to Comrade as well. I will do that if I feel like it. The moment I feel like that, I will jump into it. No problem. I can start from today to tomorrow. But I need to feel like that. To have be calm. To have the concentration for that. Sometimes it's a little bit a problem for me to be focused for long times. And yeah, I will have to have a look when the best time is for that. Not able to lower and raise this building. But my shortcuts at my mouse. So why are the dots disappearing here? Part node. But why aren't you not streaming the asset creation you're doing at the moment? I like it very much. There are creation streams. So why are you not visible in the part here? What is there else? Surface. The node. spots. Ah, does not have that. I'm not able to leave the car there. Okay. From far, even better. Near view. And what are you doing here? Always driving directly onto. Want that? Perhaps it would be a possibility to do this road also here. Surface road. No. Pedestrians. No. Vector. Let's have a try. They are using this road to go to the parking spaces then. Oh, and don't want to have lights. And streets have more narrow. But I don't know, perhaps someone of you, Tahil, Cyber, do you know if I stretch or make the road smaller, the lanes where the cars are driving are not changing, are they? Only the textures, I think so. Then it has no, don't need to do this work here. course, I don't want the cars later drive through the other cars who are parked. But I think it is like that. Yeah. Then I don't need this lane. Keep this one here, and I hope cars from here will not drive directly on the street and they use this road. And here to be work. Comrade Intense. Hello there. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Yet into the weekend? Still busy? Lazy already, yes. I think that's a good thing. To have the possibility to be lazy. Yeah, comrade, I'm doing some detail work here at the parking space. Cyber Skies was asking me why I'm not doing this parking space with cobblestone, and first I didn't want to do that. I had another parking, here you can see, I had the parking space with a gravel texture and using this parking spaces. The lines. Yeah, if I use cobblestone decals, the lines are not visible. And after Cybersky said it that he would like if it is in the cobblestone texture here, was in my mind, and thought it would be much nicer than big parts of the pavement texture. I do a lot of cobblestone work here. Big plaza in front of the dome. This one in the old town. There's a lot of cobblestone and a lot of many different cobblestone textures. But a month ago when I built that, I decided to not do the work here. But as I started with the streaming here on Twitch, I realized that this part of the city, that hospital building, which developed from the old hospital building to a modernized hospital building. These two parts is something I'm showing at city tours very often, and it is a good decision. I'm happy that Cyber Skies had asked me about that. I think it's a good decision. To the parking spaces around space here in front of the hospital in Cobble. Oh, a little bit of rework here today. Whoa. Thank you for the follow. Body truck. Is it did I say that correct? Body truck. Thank you very much. I think that means that you like what I'm doing here. And I'm very happy about that. You like it. Yeah. If you're interested in something, what I'm doing here, or who I am, please ask. I'm always happy about people in chat interested in things I'm doing. I like that very much. I'm relatively new to streaming. Started 3 weeks ago. Sometimes I have a little bit difficulties to find the correct words in English. I'm not a native speaker. I come from Germany, and but I like talking English. Yeah, you see what I'm doing, but you only see the detail. And I don't know if you are City Skylines builder as well, and you really know what I'm doing. And there are so many different possibilities to play City Skylines. I am very much into detailing and into mods, using them, and yeah, not that much into the simulation. Yeah, and you play as well. So, are you what kind of player are you? Do you play it in a similar way than me? Yeah, I am playing for 2 years now. So we are in the history of City Skylines. Still fresh players, I think. Not being into it since the early days in 2015. But I got somewhat fast into using mods and detailing, and yeah, only played yeah, played I think 2 months vanilla. Yeah, I think I had 1 month vanilla, and then started using more and more mods. You play mostly simulation, okay? Yeah, and I am now meanwhile, I am totally in failing, using all the possibilities with move it, PO, using node controller, intersection marking tool. In this build, I go the first time for blank roads and do all the markings by myself. Here is an example in what way I'm planning to do it in the whole city. Only some parts are done now. Most of the roads here are still blank. And yeah, it's a big project. To do all that stuff. But yeah, I rushed into the rabbit hole. 3 to 4K assets, okay. No. It's a question, how big are your cities? JJ, hey. How are you doing? Ah, you know each other, as I see. JJ is everywhere in the Twitch community, so does not surprise me. Yeah, 3 to 4K assets is this city at this point, and when the city is becoming that big that I want, everything between these two rivers should be the main city. Yeah, don't think I am ready with 10K assets. I think that will be much more. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, it's still yeah, unbelievable, somewhat unbelievable for me. Trying to stream 3 weeks ago, because of some people asking what I am doing in the game and were interested in it, and I thought, yeah, give it a try to do a stream, but I had not thought that the response would be that good to have within three weeks so many followers and to have the possibility to get affiliate. I'm still not that sure if I really want to step that deep inside the Twitch the Twitch streaming thing. I have a try in what depth I have fun. I have fun with it, and will decide on that result of how much fun I have with more streaming, having more people around, and having perhaps a known community, and don't burn yourself, huh? JJ, that's the thing. I know, Mayor, I was waiting for your stream, but then there was no stream, as you told yesterday. And I thought I have to do a non-stream, because you are not there. Joking. So, no problem if there are other things more important. But you said yesterday you wanted to do a stream. Here, the decal. Yeah, I will have a look what how much streaming is something what brings fun to me and gives me something because I know what burnout is. I was a lot of years in my life a guy always pushing the limits. Work, competitive sports, and yeah, every part of my life trying to succeed very well. And now I am in a position where life showed me the limits of that, and I won't go into the streaming thing to have the next project in my life where I go over my limits, where I go over my limits to have success or to be like others want me to be. I like City Skylines very much. Started 2 years ago when the pandemic starts and when I realized that I cannot live anymore in that manner I used to do. And City Skylines gave a lot to me in regarding being creative, doing something what does not be at a point at some time, does not yeah, I don't have to do it. I can decide from day to day what I do, and if I play City Skylines, if I work at my city, and I don't have to do that. Before 10, 12 years, I did competitive sports, triathlon, always endurance sportsman. And there were always goals every season to reach. Always in January, I knew from May to September and what weekends there is a competition, and I knew what training I have to do from January to September, in what week, what training, or on what day, what training to be ready for the competition. And I don't want that anymore. Things and streaming is. I know City Skylines without streaming, only playing City Skylines is the thing. What has the where burnout is something what's not unusual to people playing this game. I heard some people playing talking about that before. So I will be aware of that, and yeah, for me, I found a way to Maya, you are doing one-to-one, huh? And doing one-to-one with I make all my assets that I don't find on the workshop, and I think that are not many you find on the workshop in that style you need for Wellington. I do myself, and yeah, that I mean though there's a lot of there are a lot of options to burn out. But another thing is, yeah, in what constitution you are, and a lot of years, it was no problem for me to go over limits, and yeah, I liked it very much, and everyone has to decide for himself or herself, um, um, what is good, what is possible, and who said intense? Ah, there is intense. Okay, I didn't read that intense, and you reacted. So, Mayor, I like what you are doing, and but be aware of what is good for you self. So, sometimes it's good to go to the limits and or over the limits a little bit, and gave me a lot over years to push me hard. But now I realize that possibly there's a price to pay for that sometime in life. And yeah, but to be honest with you, I'm not have no worries about speaking the truth. I had early in my life, there were yeah, health was telling me perhaps it not the best way for you to live that 20 years ago. Some mental problems, depressions, first time, and didn't want to accept 20 years that perhaps life I want to live, not the life I can live, being healthy. Or everyone has to do his own thing. That what are you joking there? I have to read the chat. Did I miss something? The Tillian coast is less intense for you, Mayor. Yeah, I think in comparison to Wellington, and it's me same thing. It's good to switch projects at one, not always to be in the same project. That helps. I think that helps. Just like camping, it is also intense. Yeah, okay. That's a dad jokes. Don't know this. That it is called like that. Dad jokes. He brews it. Mm. How does a Jew make coffee? He brews it. Mm. Okay, now we come to that point that we get funny here. Okay, let's have a look back here. My build. I think the cobble is okay. We need herb, I think, for the cobble. Then some bollards. Conforming one. Should use the O for that. More easy. Version. And only the one and eat. Here's a cat lying behind beside me, and now she starts to snore. It is really always again surprising how good this cat snores. You know what? I don't go with bollards and curbs. I go with a little wall. I think. I use the curb perhaps. Was it non-terrain conforming? Yeah. Okay. Different. That one was EO. So, what's going on in chat? Cat cause chaos like Salem. this cat is not causing that much chaos. It's not the fighter cat like Salem. But although she looks very similar than Salem, it's also a black cat and not that big one, that big cat. But she likes more getting petted and not always directly using her paw. And do you have, JJ, do you have one cat or do you have more than one cat? So at my apartment here, where I am now, there's one cat that I was talking about, Black Cat. She is going outside for hunting and everything. Here's a possibility for that. And at the apartment from a girlfriend, there's another cat. He is a British short hair cat, never used to go out, living in the city, and always in the apartment, and totally different character, these two cats. And this here is always, she this morning it was like that. I was sitting down on the couch. She came to me and she was lying on me, and I'm crawling ahead. Head crawls are the best for her. Crawling ahead, and after half an hour crawling, I wanted to stop and make me a coffee, and she was not fine with that. She was didn't want to leave me, and she ran with me into the kitchen and always being at my legs, and yeah, as you know, how cats do. Hey, pet me. Don't do other things. Pet me. I'm your cat. I want to get petted. You have to pet me. You are my what's the word in English? Diener, Diener in German. Yeah, you have to serve me. And the other cat at my girlfriend's apartment is so different. He, if you starting to crawl him, you are never sure if in 1, 5, 10 seconds or in 1 minute the point is reached that he don't wants it anymore. Although the voice, the noise, what is it in help me please? What is this noise in English? What cats made? They like something, or they give them safety. In German it is Schnurren. This purr. Yeah, correct. Thanks, Intense. Yeah, he purrs. He purrs, and he's a big cat, 7 kilos, big male cat. And he purrs. You're crawling his head. It seems like he's liking it, and from 1 second to another, he's biting your hand or giving you the paw. He's you cannot calculate what he's doing next, and yeah, that's totally different cats, but that things alike with cats. They have really different character. I like dogs as well, but I think I like cats a little bit more. That's the correct height of that to have here. Oh, I think that's good. A little bit more. Wanted to have a look at it first. What am I doing? I'm a little bit confused today, I realize. And do it more difficult, always more difficult than it has to be. Merger. Going out of the whole thing, the stretch of the texture is no problem, I think. Mayor. What is toddler? I have to have a look for that word and don't know that. Toddler. Ah, okay. Yeah. I'm sure they don't speak English. I'm sure a lot of cats know what you want from them, talk to them, but they don't care. They don't care about that, what you want from them. But a little bit I like that about cats. Ah, yeah, that's a good point, Mayor. The cat's love is not there. It's not there from the beginning, and not there because you give them some food. Yeah, you have to earn it. Yes, that's correct. And the cat here at my apartment, it is not really my cat. It's a cat from the neighborhood, and we met on my terrace some weeks after I moved here. We met on my terrace, and from the first moment, she loved me, and I loved her. From the first moment, it was like, okay, we like each other. You like to crawl my head, and I like that you crawl my head, and I like to be with you. I like to chill with you at your apartment, and yeah. Some weeks later, after she came back and back and back, I was looking for her real owner in the neighborhood, and found her. And because the cat was every day when I am at my apartment, I'm always traveling between my apartment and the apartment of a girlfriend, and always the cat was here when I was here, and then there was a point that I said, and my girlfriend said, if it was would be mine cat, I would be angry with you because she's always at your place and not at home. And then I searched for the owner of the cat, and she was very nice. So she directly knew what I was saying, that this cat is feels so um, likes to be in the near of people, and she knew that she is going everywhere into the houses in the neighborhood, um, same as she did with my house, and she had no problem with it, that the cat is always here when I am here, and so it went this way that it's not my cat, but she is here every day when I am in my apartment, and yeah, we like each other. And the cat at the apartment from a girlfriend we got some month ago. We got that cat. We decided together to have a cat at that apartment, and yeah, then we took him up because former owners who had him from his 12th week life could not keep him because of an allergy of the owner, and yeah, he never used to go outside. Was always with the people inside, but totally different. He always is looking for some calm space for himself, although we are not allowed household, no children, and most of the times really quiet, but he wants to be a lot of times. But that's it. That's different, and like you said, Mayor, we had to earn his love, and I think we were. Some of you know that I have been on vacation for nearly 2 weeks. Came back on Sunday, and this week we realize, okay, the cat Baloo is his name. The cat could have missed us. First we thought, oh, we don't think he will miss us. He will be happy that no one is there, no one wants to crawl him, no one wants to play with him. But his behavior in the last days since we came back is a little bit different than before. He's more in our near when we are on the sofa. He his reaction to crawling is not directly in within 1 minute the paw or bite a little bit into the hand. Sometimes he seems like he's enjoying the crawling, and yeah, perhaps now he realized that not that bad to have us living with him. Could imagine that we have reached this point now after 3 months living together. So guys, as I see, we have reached Muskia. Hey, nice you came back. And I realized this second that I did stream longer than I intended to because I have to hurry a little bit now because I have to reach train later and to go to the city where my girlfriend lives. And I think we have to end the stream in some minutes. And yeah, have to rate someone. And there is someone who is playing City Skylines and who I who I appreciate very much. It's JFC. Yeah, it's JFC, and I appreciate him very, very much. Like to be at his stream. Very, very. I think we have to rate to JFC, and I have to hurry then to train later. And that was again a very nice stream today. I'm very happy to have some new followers, Polytruck and Muskia, and I was very happy to see all you other guys coming in and having some chat here in my stream and having a look at what I am building today. It was mainly fixing the crash of Surface Painter yesterday. Not finished now with that, but started that then after the idea of Cyber Skies, reworking this parking space with cobblestone, these dot parking lots. Now doing this little wall, little curb here. So yeah, we will start the raid to JFC in a minute. JJ, thank you for being here. Raid JFC. Let's start. I hope you come with us to JFC. He's a really, really nice person, and he is often playing City Skylines as well, but doing some other games. Too, like Mars and what was it yesterday? Yeah, thanks JJ. Don't have a raid message prepared yet. Please use that. I have to set up a lot of things now where my channel grows, and yeah, I hope you had fun. Have a nice weekend. Have a good day, and let's make pleasure to JFC with the raid. And he's a really nice guy. A lot of you know him, and let's see what he's doing today in City Skylines.